See that? Epilepsy warning. Other stuff probably. Miserable, cruel, not for children, blah blah blah. Mother Matron loves you. Allegedly. It's called something like, oh, well, there it is. For Mother Matron. I don't know. It's a horror game. I'm hoping my computer runs it, as I've been saying all the fucking time. Nothing fucking works on my computer. So, we'll see what happens. Ooh, funky. Let's get going. Before we begin, please choose your difficulty. It does not affect your story or achievements. You can change this from the settings menu at any time. Okay. Where do I do that at? How do I change difficulty? Yeah, it's weird. Like, my computer was running, like, decently fine. Like, even more difficult games and shit. Or, like, more taxing games. All of a sudden, it just shit on me and I had to replace the CPU. And still it's shitting on me forevermore. So, I'm hoping I can eventually save a little bit of money so I can upgrade the GPU on it. And then hopefully things run a little bit more smoothly. Like, for that, it's going to be like $250-ish. So, from my measurements, it's like 60,000 views total, like gaming views. I don't know. I'm just trying my best here. I live in the middle of the country. Sorry. Here, I'll get into it. Relaxed. But I live in the middle of the country in like a small town, so there's like barely any jobs. Like, there's 2 jobs in town and they're packed full of workers already. Oh, I gotta click every time? Okay. Anyways, you get the gist. No, this game has a variety of options to customize your experience. Anytime, exempt when you choice timer is active. I don't know what that said. I don't know. Apparently, there's settings you can change. Pessimist's credo, or one of them, is that non-existence never hurt anyone and existence hurts everyone. I guess that's technically maybe true. I am swept in the current of an inky black river of nothing. Sounds like my dreams. Sometimes. Feels familiar. I've been here before. Not the first time, not the last. It's never the last. I always think it's going to go on forever, and yet, here we are, in the game. I'd be cool with some, like, there's this one game I played, I think it was, like, Russian. I think that's what this game's gonna be kind of like, from what I saw. But I remember that thing. I don't remember this game specifically, but I remember that thing. That, like, device. Ooh, bushy. Wakefulness. Yeah. There's a game that was really good. I like horror stuff, and then if it's like a text-based one, I'd be cool with that. Because that wouldn't be very taxing on my computer. And, yeah. The squish. Somehow my consciousness stirs. Where am I? I feel so strange. Deeply numb. Lost. I rack my brain trying to make sense of things. Questions that should have obvious answers, none come to me. Who am I? What has happened to me? What do I know? I know I exist. I know I breathe. Do you, though? Do you actually know that? Or is everything a dream? Is everything a hallucination? Am I real? Or am I just a hallucination of my mind? I guess, if anything were to be real, I would be the most real, so that makes me the most real in any sense. I know this room is disgustingly warm, despite its cool, cold walls. I love cold walls. Cold walls are like the best. I like to spread my taint on cold walls, if you know what I mean. I know that horrible wet sound is driving me mad. No red blood flows through my veins. You know, my heart pumps that blood beat by beat. You have a squishy heart valve. You know, the inside of my stomach bubbles and burns with acid. I know my bladder feels like it's about to burst, filled with urine. I know my intestines pipe feces through over a meter of contracting meat tubes coiled in my belly. Nice. The old feces tubes. But not much else. I don't remember what distinguishes me from any other sack of meat. I close my eyes. Somehow it feels like I'm scrambling around on the floor, looking for a real, tangible thing. I see it there. It's under a big old shelf. It's got boxes and boxes of memories, dreams, regrets, nightmares. I reach back as far as my mental arm can reach. Underneath the shelf of old baggage. Thing is rattling. Stuff writhes unpleasantly. And I can feel eyes glares at me. Ooey. Ooey. I don't like that noise. The weight of the shelf is crushing my arm. The act of recalling is in itself painful. It would be easier to just leave it all there. In the dark where it might be forgotten forever, just like most of the people that were sent down there into those hopeless tunnels. This place I lost myself and everything. But no, I won't forget. I have to remember, or no one else will. I reach back further, the weight of a sharp corner starts to scrape layers of skin as I reach further in. What are you talking about? Is this in your mind, or what? Is everything in your mind? Finally! My mental hand clasps around something, a small and soft object that compresses under my fingers. I pull my arm out from under the shelf. The sharp corners gouge my arm open. A crimson river runs rapid and slashes onto the floor. Splashes. Except how? My arms never moved. I'm not even bleeding. What's going on here? Felt it though. Felt my skin shredding. I heard the sound. I can even still feel the object between my fingertips. What am I holding? Is that my cock? Why? It was just what I was looking for. Memories don't just live inside you. They live inside the things around us too. Stuff we hold where our hands have left their mark. Like a mental augmented reality. Augmented reality. In my hand is a memory. It was like a bubble of smoke. It popped in my hands. The vapor hovers faint in the air, like my taint. But it's a start, a pathway to more. The squishy stopped. No more squishy. Yes, I'm starting to remember now. Lizzie, that is it. That's my name. Lizzie. We used to have a lizard named Lizzie, but she ended up getting sick, and we didn't know what to do with her, so she ended up dying, probably. We ended up letting her outside because we couldn't take care of her anymore. Anyways, my name is Lizzie. It's nice to meet you. It was a gecko, I think. That's only the start of the trail. I have to follow it. It's easier to live through a memory when you can share it with someone. Is everything gonna be black and it's just be text, or is there gonna be some imagery here going on? You'll listen, won't you? You'll help me retrace my steps? Good. Good. Oh. But where to begin? Where should the dark fade? Where should I take a shit? With my feces tubes. Oh!
Wake up!
Okay. I'm awake. Huh?
Finally. Jeez. You were out cold, Liz.
Sorry, Frankie Bukanky. What? I'm covered in sweat. My eyes darting around like flies. The hangover of a deep dream clings to me like glue. In front of me is the blurry shape of a person, a young man. He's staring at me with concern and frustration. Yeah, that is one thing. We do know we have to be born to exist in this reality. So that's something to think about. There. A deep thought. Anyways. Oh, that's a thick boy. You thick boy. Like eating babies or something? What's wrong with you? Why are you black and white? Why am I black and white? Where am I? Who are you? He frowns at me. He indeed does.
You really were out there to the world, huh?
What do you mean by that? I don't get that. I don't get that sentence. I don't understand what you just said to me.
You're at the workshop, Lizzie. In Pack Rat, where you work. And I'm technically your boss, though I like to think we're all on the same team here. My name is Fred.
Well, fuck you, Fred. I don't like you. You're a big sack of meat.
Starting to ring any bells yet?
Maybe a little. Oh, right. Right. I work. I have a job. Right. And, what do I do? Look at him now. Fred gives me... looking at him now, Fred gives me the impression of a chubby bear. I don't get a bear vibe from this man. Maybe like a koala bear. His face almost has a snout. His nose twitches back and forth when he's not talking. Maybe it's dust irritating his nostrils. Maybe. Maybe. He pinches the bridge of his nose and closes his eyes.
Please tell me you're kidding.
What? Is my pants not matching with my shoes or something, Fred? Am I not pleasing you, Fred? Fuck you, Fred. I guess it's not that hard to deduce. There's sewing machines throughout the room, and I'm seated at one. I clearly sew. So, I think I may even have soon the sweater I'm wearing. Do you not know anything about yourself? I must be good at it too. It's soft and comfy. Feeling the fabric beneath my fingers, the memory feels vivid. I can see myself hunched over a sewing machine, thread by thread, making a new piece of me. Maybe she's a clone, and this is just a part of her wake-up sequence to get her into her story of her life. And again, I can see little scars specked on my fingers. Were they scars of experience or scars of clumsiness? Let's say it was the former. I let out a little chuckle and smile. Yeah, I am. Had you going there, huh? Truth, I'm only half kidding, but I'm hoping I'll start remembering the other parts once I wake up more. Fred doesn't find the joke quite as funny.
You people sometimes.
What do you mean by that?
Tell you what, Lizzie. You're clearly running low on steam. I really shouldn't do this, but you need the rest. The Mother Matron won't appreciate your slacking. Perhaps you can make it up in the coming weeks.
Oh, yeah? I mean that. I forgot.
Go home, get some sleep.
I forgot that.
Maybe stop by Spruce's clinic, too. Get a checkup.
Yeah, I forgot that this game's called Mother Matron, so it's probably something like that. Matrony. Whatever that means. This was really unusual. I basically never get time off. Maybe 3 days a year at most. Oh, 3 days a year at most. I can't recall the last time I was ever let off early from a shift either. Well, you can't really recall anything, can you? Can I? I must really look terrible. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take any chance to catch up on sleep. I do love me some sleep. Okay, I'll go home. Except, where even is home? Wake up, Lizzie. I sit there for a moment, trying to remember where to go. Ooh,
Lizzie!
Spooky meatball.
Go!
Why are you so mean? It's not like I'm in the way or anything. It's not like anybody else is gonna come. Nobody else is at any other sewing machine. Fuck you, Fred. You go. You suck at running businesses. You're just a mean meanie that likes to be mean. Yes, sir. Noodle. What was that? I'm just tired. Yeah, that's it. Just tired. Wearily, I stumbled out of the workshop. I feel the exhaustion in my bones. Aches and throbbing pain deeply seated in my flesh. There's a dreamlike haze resting on the world around me. It feels unfamiliar. Clearly, this is a place I should know. I work here, supposedly. And yet, I have no idea where I am. I pat my pockets hoping to find a clue. I find a small notebook. I had a dream that kind of reminds me of this. It was really weird. There's like zombie-like creatures, and we had to find items and jump down storm drains on the side of buildings. I open it and start fumbling through. Before long, I find this. No buy. Junks, Packrat, Forgot, Spruce. Upside down four-leaf clover. Matron's Plaza, Market, Bricktown, West Wall. Yes. A map. Right, I remember better now. I'm in Rat, a place filled to the brim with stuff and junk. And things. And too few people to manage it all. We all try our best, though. Most resources that get harvested from the massive garbage piles and junks or from elsewhere within the boarding are stored here. Some goods like clothing and tools are also manufactured here. Every building here in this district is some kind of workshop or storage warehouse. Some are packed so full that you risk getting trapped or crushed to death trying to squeeze through. Though fortunately, the place I worked was a little roomier. It's overseen by the Headmaster Union, a group that loves to hoard and knows how to do it well. They know how to make the best use of space. Like me and my fingers and my ass. Fred's apparently one of the better ones to have. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't really like him. I don't really like him, but something about sewing makes me really happy. Sewing. It's fun to do. I like the way it feels to carefully make the perfect stitch. I love the sound of sewing machines. So, yeah. Anyways, there's something kind about it too. You know, you're making something that's gonna keep someone warm and happy. Doesn't that just seem wonderful? Anyways, more broadly speaking, I'm in the boarding. That's the town I call home. It's the only home I've ever known. I walk this lonely road. Yeah. A town protected by makeshift walls made from whatever was available. Scrap metal, old furniture, repurposed rubble, scavenged from the skeleton structures that were here before us. Outside the walls is an endless mazima of fog and obscures. I love fog, but I don't know what you mean by obscures. Things. Obscures? No one really seen what's out there, though you can sometimes hear strange sounds if you're on the wall. Forever ago, a group made an excursion outside the walls, hoping to find more resources, maybe other people to help us. Or that could join the fold under our Mother Matron. I have no idea what's going on. It never came back, but the mists were silent for a few weeks. So we're alone. It's up to all us to make the most of what little we have, or to the collective, for our dear Mother Matron. It's difficult though. It always feels like things are only a few steps away from falling apart. A lot of people go without. Like Australia, allegedly. Not everyone gets along either, even with how important it seems for all us to stick together to support the collective. To put it another way, if I had to describe this place, I guess I'd say it's like half empty glass, filled with dirty water, fragile too. Does that make any sense? Well, it does to me anyways. Metaphors aren't important right now. I have a rough idea of where I'm going. Though the detail on the map leaves something to be desired. Thanks past me. I'll figure it out. My memory is just hazy from being so tired. And so I pick a direction and start walking. Ooh, good. Journal has been unlocked. Whenever the journal icon is shown on top right, you can click it or press the J key to open the journal. Whenever new entries are unlocked, the icon will have a red exclamation point next to it. The journal will not be available during any time choice moments. Oh, I didn't know there's time choice moments. That makes it a little more interesting now, doesn't it? I'm playing 2 text-based games. I'm playing Sonic Murder, allegedly, stuff, and now I'm playing this, which is gonna be a lot of reading. Hopefully I get better at reading, because I'm not good at reading. If you haven't able to tell. If you can tell, I'm not good at reading. My shoes are old and worn, offering a meek defense against the hard ground. So it seems like there's probably something crazy going on, like spirit monsters in the fog or something, if I had to guess. And there's quick action choices also. And the Mother Matron in the center. Streets bend and curve in ways don't make much sense to me, like they twist inwards on themselves. I swear if I was to map them out, I would find a trail that goes straight through buildings I walked past before. Trails, buildings, alleyways, pretty much. What I got from that. Might be wrong. I don't know. It feels lonely walking by myself, though I can hear some small signs of life around me. The sound of people lifting and moving things, machines yelling, crying, sounds of pain. Don't focus. Don't focus. Don't focus. Don't focus. What's wrong with me? I need some cocaine or something, allegedly. I think I got like a stuffy nose or something. Don't focus on it, Lizzie. You know that's bad for you. You know you can't handle it. And besides, everyone has to do their part. Everyone has to go through hardship. You're taught from the first wake that it's vital to your soul. Is that me? Or is that the Mother Matron? Hey, your spirit grow like the calluses on working hands, or on the soles of your feet. So the Mother Matron says, in other words, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You grow through adversity, and by the end of everything, you're the best person you can be. And the stuff you actually struggled for, within it, you find what you truly want out of life. Allegedly. Gives all the hard parts of your life a kind of silver lining, or at least that's what I take from it. It's one of the mother's lessons that we're all exposed to early on, I think, because it helps prepare you for life here. Squeak! Eh? Oh, I accidentally stepped on a rat. Well, that's not very nice. Poor rat. Oh, that's a lot of rat. A lot of rat going on there. What up, rats? How you doing? Like flowing water. Are those all rats, or is that flowing water and rats? Either way, it's a lot of rats still. There below the street is a tunnel full of murky water and thousands of rats scurrying for dear life through endless canals. I doubt the poor things even know where they're going. So there is water there. A lot of rats also. The one I stepped on somehow managed to climb its way up out of the grating, but I managed to scare it. Back from where it came, it looked different than rats usually do. They're mutating. Grab one and eat it. Cook it over a fire. Like Shrek. And the rat things. And cotton candy frogs. If you know, you know. It looked cute, even. I kind of felt awful. That poor thing deserves a better life. Underneath the streets of the boarding is a network of tunnels designed to funnel the endless swarm of rats underneath our feet. The water flows. The water flows. The water flows. If you know, you know. And the rats fight and wrestle each other to reach the surface for oxygen. They almost form a net of bodies. When I first started playing Minecraft, I dug a bunch of holes in the ground and I filled it with like water to channel all the animals to my basement, and then that's where I would kill them. It was cool. That's what this reminds me of. A constant struggle. Ooh, wow, ooh-wee, what's going on here? It said that the river was a gift from the Mother Matron. Yes, of course. This is, I give you this river. I made that. That's the river that I made you. That's what Mother Matron says. To help sustain the growing population that developed during the boarding's early days. Sprang from the ground like a geyser. It's not really clear where the river extends to. At the start, the river was small, then it grew. Then it began to flood homes. The rats began eating people alive. It was almost a war. Almost. The tunnels were made to keep them at bay. Why are there random, like, painted photographs, also known as paintings, popping up? Go. I don't know. Maybe it's just a way. Go stuff. Flashback memories of paintings that describe what she's talking about. Thousands of thousands of rats compacted against each other, covered in water, unknown slimes, and Mother knows what else. Thick, gross clumps in their fur. Our primary source of meat and water is this endless river of rats. I think one of the worst jobs you can have here is to be a rat catcher. Spend all day using spears to poke rats out in bunches. And then they get bloody rat water. Full of poo-poo. Most desperate use their hands, which is an awful idea. To knit some nets to grab them. Make a filtration system of some sort. That's like, pulls them out. And they put it back in, pull them out. Put it back in and pull it out. Oops, okay, good. I didn't skip it, I just had to go faster. The rats that get pulled out alive get handed to workers with clubs and hammers, and they, you know, that seems like a fun job. I'd get that job. And then that's what they eat. It's bloody and disgusting. Then the butchers have to render the flesh and sort it. I couldn't do that. Better to be a clubber than a butcher. That's what I say. I don't like the idea of killing. I don't really like it. I've seen what it looks like for the life to drain out of a living eyes. It makes it hard to sleep. I can eat meat, but I don't really like looking at it when it's not cooked. I don't like to think about what it came from. Does that make me a hypocrite? Probably. Hunger is overwhelming, though. Plus, the Mother Matron made this river for us. It would be disrespectful to not use it. There's also a complicated system of diverting tunnels and filters to help get irradiated water. This water is supposed to go through treatment to be made sanitary, but the efficiency can be questionable depending on the day, who's working the cleaning, and what supplies are on hand. So I'm guessing this is probably a world where these are the dirty rat people, and then the higher-ups get the clean water. They just divert all their problems to the poor people. That's what I'm thinking is going on here. I don't want to think about this anymore. I decide to keep walking. This place, it's hard to see. There's thick fog here. I forgot what this place was called. Oh, that's literally it. It's called Forgot. The name came from a guy that got domed by a porcelain dog that fell from the sky in chunks. He got hit in the head by a porcelain dog. We'll just say that. He was in the same state of mind that I've been in today, I guess. Stupid how that works. It's been a while since I've been here. But let me see what this journal thing's all about. We got list of people, places, actions, and things. Alright. So, Mother Matron. Okay, yeah. We are gonna end that there. I've been tired from the beginning, so I'm just gonna leave that there. We're gonna come back to it, play some more, but I want to be, at my full to read and stuff. I don't want to just like read monotonously. So yeah, we're leaving that there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and look at my other videos. I have like 500 or 600. I don't know. I forget. I'm getting back into recording, so hopefully my commentary picks up, and hopefully we can play some games that actually work on my computer. And I'll see you next time, Potato Bros. Bye.
The Fibonacci core is humming low. Elite Potato runs the show. See Captain Harvest, watch creation rise, reflected in the lore book's eyes. From real giant dreams to neon arcades, through real giant nightmares and horror game cascades. Smash that like and let the bonsai bloom. Escape the cycle of this lonely room. I'll see you in the next dimension.